Today, there is a message that is not ordinary. Archangel Michael is saying to you right now, I am asking you to open this. Do not skip. This is not random. This moment was prepared for you. Pause for a second. Breathe slowly. This is not something you just happen to see. This is not coincidence. This is a divine interruption. There is a reason your attention stopped here. There is a reason your heart feels slightly different right now. Listen carefully, my dear child. Heaven has been trying to reach you. And yes, God has seen you scroll past signs before. He has seen the moments when you were too tired, too distracted, or too uncertain to stop. But today is not like those days. Today, something shifts. So please, stay. Just stay a little longer. Do not rush this moment. Do not treat it like everything else, because what you are about to receive is not just words. It is alignment. It is confirmation. It is an answer. Archangel Michael is calling your name right now, not in a loud voice, but in a way your spirit can feel. You may not understand it fully yet, but something inside you already recognizes this moment. That quiet pull you feel, that sudden stillness, that is not imagination. That is connection. You have been carrying a question deep inside your heart, a question you never fully said out loud, a question you kept hidden, even from yourself at times. And today, that question is being answered. But you must stay, because every second you remain here, your understanding becomes clearer. Every moment you stay, your spirit opens just a little more. You may not notice it immediately, but something inside you is already shifting. Your energy feels different. Your thoughts are slowing down. Your heart is becoming more aware. It feels almost like something unseen is gently touching your life. That is not your imagination. That is divine presence. God knows every silent prayer you've carried, even the ones you didn't have words for, even the ones you buried. Your soul has been asking for help, not loudly, but deeply. And heaven has heard it. But listen carefully. When you move too fast, when you scroll too quickly, when you ignore these moments, you distance yourself from the very answer you've been asking for. This is not about fear. This is not a threat. This is love trying to reach you. God is not trying to scare you. He is trying to hold you, to guide you, to steady you, to remind you that you are not alone. So do not be afraid. Today is not the day of pressure. Today is the day of alignment. And tomorrow will be the day of awakening. But right now, this moment is where it begins. So, stay with me, my dear child. Do not skip, because something important is unfolding. Archangel Michael is showing something clearly now. He says, a door that has been closed for a long time is beginning to move. You may not see it yet, you may not hear it, but it is happening. That door you thought would never open, that situation you believed was stuck forever, it is starting to shift, slowly, quietly, but powerfully. And here is the truth. This change will only fully reveal itself if you remain present, if you stay, if you do not disconnect from this moment. Because this is where it begins, right here, right now. There is power inside you, not outside, not somewhere far away. Inside you, that voice you sometimes ignore, that deep inner knowing, that is not confusion. That is God speaking in a language your soul understands. But you have to listen, and listening requires stillness. That is why this moment matters, because what comes next may change everything that follows. So before we go deeper into this message, take a moment. Let your heart settle. If you feel it, even slightly, if something inside you is saying, yes, this is for me, then quietly affirm it. Let your spirit agree with what is happening, because faith is not always loud. Sometimes it is simply a quiet yes. Stay calm. Stay present. Do not rush ahead. Because every second you stay here, something is drawing closer to you. Something strong. Something meaningful. Something that has been trying to reach you for a long time. Right now, you are not alone. Archangel Michael is near. Not in a way you can see with your eyes, but in a way your spirit can feel. And your soul has reached a turning point. He says this clearly. One moment of true attention can change the direction of your entire path. Think about that. Not years, not months. One moment. This moment. That is why you are here. That is why you felt pulled to stay. That is why something told you not to scroll away. Trust that feeling, because what is happening right now is not random. It is guidance. It is direction. It is something opening in front of you like a hidden door you didn't know existed. And now, we step deeper into this message. Archangel Michael is showing something about your energy. He says that you have been under pressure. Not just physical pressure, but emotional, spiritual, internal pressure. There has been confusion. There has been fear. There have been moments when everything felt uncertain. And yet, you did not break. You did not fall apart completely. You are still here. And that matters more than you realize, because strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength is simply continuing, even when everything feels heavy. There was help around you, even when you didn't see it. There was protection, even when you felt alone. There was guidance, even when you felt lost. But now, things are becoming clearer. Something, or someone, is trying to reach you on a deeper level. Not just emotionally, but spiritually. There is a connection forming, a connection that will soon become more obvious in your life. But for that connection to fully open, you must be willing to receive. Not with doubt, not with fear, but with openness. So right now, just quietly say within yourself, my heart is open to receive. This is not just a sentence. It is alignment. It is permission. It is you allowing something new to enter your life. Because something is about to change. And not in a small way. In a way that may feel almost too good to be real. But this is not illusion. This is preparation meeting opportunity. This is timing aligning with readiness. And you are closer than you think. You have been waiting for a shift. You have been hoping for something to move. And now, it is beginning. But you must stay steady. Do not rush, do not doubt, do not turn away too soon. Because what comes next will make everything clearer. Take a slow breath again. Something is happening right now that you cannot fully see, but you can feel it. Archangel Michael is showing that this is not just another moment in your day. This is a turning point. You may look around and think nothing has changed. The same place, the same people, the same routine. But inside you, something is different. There is a quiet shift taking place. It's like the moment just before sunrise. The sky still looks dark, but something is already changing behind it. That is where you are right now. You are standing in that space between what was and what is about to be. And that space can feel confusing, because part of you still remembers the struggle, the waiting, the questions that never seem to have answers. But another part of you, a deeper part, is starting to feel hope again. Not loud hope, not overwhelming excitement, but a quiet knowing that something is about to move. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment your spirit has been preparing for. Even when you didn't realize it, you were being guided here. Every delay, every closed door, every situation that didn't work out the way you expected, it was not punishment. It was positioning. You were being redirected, protected from paths that would have drained you, that would have taken more from you than they gave. There were moments when you felt rejected, Moments when you wondered, why is this happening to me? Moments when you felt unseen, unheard, unimportant. But heaven saw everything, every tear you hid, every silent battle you fought, every time you chose to keep going even when it felt pointless. God saw, and not only did he see, he remembered. Nothing you went through was wasted. Every experience shaped you, strengthened you, prepared you. You were being refined, not forgotten. And now, you are entering a moment where things begin to make sense, where confusion starts to clear, where answers begin to rise, not all at once, but gently, naturally, in a way your heart can understand. This is why your energy feels different. This is why your thoughts feel more focused. This is why your heart feels like it's waking up, because something is aligning. Archangel Michael says, one decision, one moment of stillness, can open the path ahead. And that decision is simple. Stay present. Stay open. Do not rush past this moment like you have done before, because what is forming right now is something that has been waiting for the right time to appear. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And yes, something good is coming. Something real. Something that will make you look back and understand why everything had to happen the way it did. But before that arrives, there is one more step. A step that happens within you. You must allow yourself to believe again. Not blindly, not forcefully, but gently. Like opening a door just a little and letting the light come in. Because doubt has been heavy in your life. You've carried it quietly. You've questioned yourself, questioned your path, questioned whether things would ever truly change. But that doubt is starting to lose its hold on you. It does not control you the way it used to. You are becoming clearer, stronger, more aware of your own worth. And as this happens, your life begins to respond. New energy enters. New opportunities begin to form. New connections start to move toward you. Not because you chased them, but because you aligned with them. This is what is happening now, and this is why you were guided here. So do not move away. Do not disconnect. Because the next part of this message will bring even deeper clarity. There is something important you need to understand now. What is coming into your life is not random. It is not forced. It is not something you have to chase. It is being guided toward you. Archangel Michael is very clear about this. He says, there is someone and something being led into your path. At first, it may not be obvious. It may come quietly, softly, in a way that doesn't immediately stand out. But you will feel it, because it will feel different from what you are used to. It will not bring confusion. It will not bring chaos. It will bring calm. It will feel safe. It will feel natural. And most importantly, it will feel right. This connection, whether it is a person, an opportunity, or a path, is aligned with who you are becoming, not who you used to be. And that is why it could not arrive earlier, because earlier, you were still growing, still healing, still learning things you needed to understand before stepping into this next chapter. But now, you are ready, even if part of you still feels unsure. Your spirit knows, and your spirit is leading you forward. Archangel Michael shows that your energy is changing like a light that has been turned on after a long time in darkness. For a while, things felt dim, unclear, heavy. But now, there is brightness returning, clarity returning, confidence returning. And as this happens, people begin to see you differently. Those who overlooked you before will begin to recognize your value. Those who doubted you will begin to see your strength. Those who did not understand you will begin to respect you. Not because you forced them to, but because your energy has changed. You are no longer hiding who you are. You are no longer shrinking yourself. You are stepping into your true presence, and that presence is powerful. There is also something else happening. Someone who is meant to support you is being guided closer. This person carries a calm energy, a steady presence. They are not here to confuse you or test you. They are here to bring balance, to bring understanding, to bring peace. And when they enter your life, you will not feel uncertain. You will not feel anxious. You will feel at ease, like something has finally settled, like something has finally made sense. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. This is divine timing. And it is happening because you stayed, because you did not give up completely, because even in your hardest moments, you still carried a small piece of hope inside you. That hope has brought you here. And now, you are beginning to see the result of that. But listen carefully. Do not rush ahead. Do not try to force things to happen faster, because what is coming is unfolding exactly the way it needs to, at the right pace, at the right time. Your role is simple. Stay grounded, stay aware, stay open. And most importantly, do not turn away just when things are about to become clear. Because many times before, you were close to your breakthrough, and you didn't realize it. You stepped away too soon. You doubted too quickly. You lost focus just before things could align. But this time is different. This time, you are staying. This time, you are listening. This time, you are ready. And because of that, what is coming will not pass you by. It will reach you. It will find you. It will meet you exactly where you are. So stay with me, my dear child. Do not skip, because the next part of this message will reveal something even deeper. Something that will help you understand why everything had to happen the way it did. And what your next step truly is. Take a moment and just breathe again. Because what you are about to understand now may change the way you see your past. Archangel Michael is showing something very important. He says, the pain you went through was not meant to break you. It was meant to shape you. I know, it didn't feel that way when you were inside it. There were moments when it felt overwhelming, moments when it felt unfair, moments when you asked, why is this happening to me? And sometimes, there was no answer, just silence, just waiting, just enduring something that felt too heavy to carry. You smiled on the outside, but inside you were tired. You kept going, but inside you felt like you were falling apart. You stayed strong, but inside you were asking for relief. And yet, you didn't give up. That matters more than you realize. Because many people break in those moments. Many people close their hearts. Many people stop believing. But you didn't. Even when your faith felt weak, it never fully disappeared. Even when you felt lost, you kept moving forward. And that is why you are here now. Archangel Michael says something powerful here. Nothing you experienced was wasted. Every delay, every disappointment, every situation that didn't work out was doing something behind the scenes. It was protecting you. There were paths you wanted to take that would have drained your energy completely. There were people you thought you needed who were not meant to stay in your life. There were opportunities you felt you missed that would not have led you to where you are meant to be. And even though it hurt to lose those things, it was necessary. You were being redirected, gently but firmly. Even when you didn't understand it. Think about it like this. When a seed is planted in the ground, it is covered in darkness. It cannot see the light. It cannot understand what is happening. If that seed could think, it might believe it has been buried, forgotten, left behind. But in truth, it is being prepared to grow. That is what your life has been like. You were not buried. You were planted. And everything you went through was part of that growth. The pressure you felt was strengthening your roots. The waiting you endured was building your patience. The pain you experienced was deepening your understanding. And now, you are beginning to rise. Archangel Michael is very clear. You are not the same person you used to be. You are stronger, not just on the outside, but inside. Your heart understands things it didn't before. Your spirit is more aware. Your intuition is clearer. And because of that, you are ready for something new, something better, something aligned with who you are now, not who you were then. This is why things are beginning to shift. This is why doors are starting to open. This is why your energy feels different. Because you have changed. And when you change, your life responds. But listen carefully. Do not look back with regret. Do not think, I lost too much, or I wasted time. You didn't. Nothing was wasted. Everything was used to prepare you for this moment. Even the hardest parts, even the things you wish never happened, they all played a role in bringing you here. And now, you are stepping into a season where things begin to return. Not in the same form, but in a better form. In a way that matches your growth. In a way that reflects your strength. In a way that honors what you have been through. So, let go of the weight of your past. Not by ignoring it, but by understanding it. It was not there to destroy you. It was there to transform you. And that transformation is now complete. Now listen closely, because this part is something your heart has been waiting for. Archangel Michael says, what is coming next is a reward. Not a small one, not something temporary, but something meaningful. Something that will make you pause and say, now I understand. For a long time, you felt like you were giving more than you were receiving. You were patient, but nothing seemed to move. You stayed strong, but nothing seemed to change. You believed, but nothing seemed to come. And it made you wonder, is it ever going to happen for me? That question has been in your heart for a long time, but here is the truth. Your reward was not denied. It was delayed. There is a difference. Denied means it will never come. Delayed means it is still on its way. And now, the delay is ending. Archangel Michael shows this clearly. He says, a door that has been closed is now opening, not slightly, not halfway, but fully. And what comes through that door will feel almost unreal at first, because it will be so different from what you have been used to. You are moving from struggle into ease, from confusion into clarity, from waiting into receiving. And yes, it may feel strange, because when you are used to difficulty, peace can feel unfamiliar at first. When you are used to uncertainty, clarity can feel surprising. But this is your new season. This is what you have been prepared for. There is also something important happening around you. Someone who once overlooked you is beginning to see you clearly. Someone who did not recognize your value before will now understand it. Respect is coming. Recognition is coming. And it is not because you demanded it, but because your presence has changed. Your energy now speaks for you, and people can feel it. There is also support coming into your life. Someone who is meant to help you, to guide you, to stand beside you, is being led toward you. This person carries sincerity. They carry honesty. They carry calm. And when they enter your life, they will not bring confusion. They will not create chaos. They will bring stability. They will bring peace. They will bring clarity, and you will recognize it. Not with your mind first, but with your heart, because your heart will feel safe. It will feel understood. It will feel at ease. This is not something you have to chase. It is something that is being guided toward you, but you must stay open to receive it. Do not doubt it when it arrives. Do not question it too quickly. Do not push it away out of fear. Because sometimes, when we have been hurt before, we hesitate when something good finally comes. But this time, allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to experience something different, because you have earned it. Yes, earned it, not through perfection, not through being flawless, but through endurance, through patience, through strength, through continuing, even when it was hard. And now, that strength is bringing something back to you. Something better, something aligned, something that will help you move forward with clarity and confidence. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a season where things begin to flow. Not forced, not difficult, but natural, like a river that no longer struggles to move. That is how your life is beginning to feel. Things will start to come together. Opportunities will appear. Connections will form. Answers will become clear. And you will begin to understand why everything had to happen the way it did. So, stay grounded, stay present, stay open. Because what is coming next will bring even deeper understanding, and it will show you clearly what your next step truly is. Take a deep breath again, slowly, because what you are about to understand is happening right now. Not later, not someday, but in this very season of your life. Archangel Michael shows a very clear image. He says, I am standing before a door that has been closed for a long time, and it is now opening. This is not just a symbol. This is something real unfolding in your life. There was a period where everything felt stuck, where no matter how much effort you gave, things did not move. You tried to understand. You tried to fix things. You tried to push forward. But nothing seemed to respond. It felt like you were standing in front of a locked door, knocking, waiting, hoping, and hearing nothing in return. That silence was heavy. That waiting was exhausting. And at times you almost gave up. But listen carefully now. That door was not locked forever. It was simply not time. There is a difference. And now, the timing has changed. The door is no longer still. It is moving. Slowly at first, almost quietly. But it is opening. And what is behind that door is not something small. It is something that changes direction. It is something that shifts your path. It is something that brings movement where there was stillness. Archangel Michael says, you have been standing between who you were and who you are becoming. That in-between space is not easy. It feels uncertain. It feels unstable, because you are no longer who you used to be, but you are not fully in your new life yet. That space can feel confusing, but it is also sacred, because it is where transformation happens. And now, you are stepping out of that space. Clarity is beginning to replace confusion. Peace is beginning to replace stress. Direction is beginning to replace doubt. You are no longer lost. You are being guided, and something else is happening. A connection is forming. Someone is entering your life or moving closer within it, who will help you understand things more clearly. This person is not random. This meeting is not accidental. It is guided. It is timed. It is meant to happen. You may not know who this person is yet, or you may already feel their presence in your life, but soon it will become clearer. And when it does, it will not feel forced. It will feel natural, like something that was always meant to happen. Archangel Michael says, this meeting will bring understanding, calm, and direction, not confusion, not chaos, not uncertainty, but clarity. You will begin to see things differently. You will begin to understand your path in a way you didn't before. And the stress that has been sitting in your heart will begin to fade, not all at once, but gradually, like a weight slowly being lifted. You will feel lighter. You will feel clearer. You will feel more like yourself again. And that is important because for a long time, you did not feel like yourself. You felt disconnected. You felt unsure. You felt like something inside you was missing. But now, that part of you is returning. Your strength is returning. Your clarity is returning. Your sense of direction is returning. And as this happens, the path ahead becomes visible. So do not step away now. Do not lose focus. Because what is happening right now is the beginning of real movement in your life. Now listen carefully, because this part explains something you may have already started to feel. Archangel Michael says, your energy is changing and it is becoming magnetic. What does that mean? It means that you are no longer chasing everything. You are no longer forcing things to happen. Instead, things are beginning to come toward you. People, opportunities, connections, situations. They are being drawn to you because your energy has shifted. Before, you were operating from survival, trying to fix everything, trying to hold everything together, trying to push through every obstacle. And that kind of energy is heavy. It is exhausting. It makes everything feel like a struggle. But now, you are moving into alignment. You are no longer forcing. You are allowing. You are no longer chasing. You are attracting. And that changes everything. Because when your energy aligns, your life begins to respond differently. Things that once felt difficult become easier. Things that once felt blocked begin to open. Things that once felt far away begin to come closer. This is what is happening now. Archangel Michael shows that people who once doubted you are beginning to see you in a new light. They notice your growth. They notice your strength. They notice your presence. And even if they don't say it out loud, they feel it. Respect is building. Recognition is growing. And this is not something you need to chase. It happens naturally when you step into your true energy. There is also something else happening here. Opportunities you thought were gone are returning, but they are returning stronger, better, more aligned, because now you are ready for them. Before, you may have received opportunities that you were not fully prepared for, and even if they came, they would not have lasted. But now, you are in a different place. You are more aware, more grounded, more clear about what you want and what you deserve. And because of that, what comes into your life now has the potential to stay, to grow, to become something meaningful. Archangel Michael says, this is where your alignment strengthens. This is where real progress begins. Not small progress, not temporary progress, but real, lasting movement forward. And here's something important you must remember. Do not rush this process. Do not try to control everything. Do not fall back into old patterns of doubt or fear. Because your power right now is in your presence. The more present you are, the stronger this alignment becomes. The more you trust, the clearer your path becomes. The more you stay open, the more you receive. And yes, there is something very significant approaching. Something that will influence your life in a big way. It may not arrive loudly, it may not be dramatic, but it will be powerful, and it will be clear. You will recognize it. You will feel it. And when it arrives, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did, because it will connect the past, the present, and the future into one clear picture. So stay here, my dear child. Do not scroll away. Do not disconnect now, because the next part of this message will reveal something even deeper. Something about your destiny and the path that is now opening in front of you. Take a slow breath and let it out gently, because what you are stepping into now is not just a small change. It is the end of one season of your life and the beginning of another. Archangel Michael says, you are leaving behind a season of waiting and entering a season of receiving. For a long time, your life felt like a pause, like everything was on hold. You were trying to move forward, but something always slowed you down. You were trying to understand, but clarity never fully came. You were trying to feel stable, but things kept shifting. That season is ending, and now you are stepping into something new. A season where things begin to respond. A season where things begin to flow. A season where what you have been asking for begins to arrive. But listen carefully. This transition is not loud. It is quiet. It is gentle. It happens in small moments. A realization here, a feeling there, a shift in how you see things. And before you even realize it, your life begins to look different. Archangel Michael shows this clearly. What once felt heavy will begin to feel lighter. The thoughts that used to weigh you down will not have the same power. The fears that once controlled you will begin to fade. The doubts that once held you back will lose their voice. Not because they disappear completely, but because you are no longer the same person. You are stronger now, more aware, more grounded, and that changes how everything affects you. There is also something happening with your path. Things that once felt far away are coming closer. Opportunities that once seemed impossible are becoming possible. Connections that once felt uncertain are becoming clear. This is alignment. This is what happens when your inner world begins to match your outer world. And right now, that alignment is happening. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a space where things begin to make sense. Not all at once, but piece by piece, like a puzzle coming together. And when it does, you will look back at your life and realize nothing was random. Nothing was wasted. Everything was leading you here. Even the pain, even the confusion, even the waiting. It all had a purpose. And now, you are beginning to see that purpose clearly. But there is one thing you must do. You must stay open. Do not close your heart now. Do not return to fear. Do not doubt what is unfolding. Because this new season requires something from you. Trust. Not blind trust, but steady trust. The kind of trust that says, I may not see everything yet, but I know something good is happening. Because it is. And you are already in it. Now listen closely, because this is where everything becomes clear. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is no longer waiting. It is moving. For a long time, it felt like your life was standing still, like you were waiting for something to begin. But now, things are accelerating, not in a chaotic way, but in a clear, aligned way. Things will begin to happen more quickly. Decisions will feel easier. Opportunities will appear unexpectedly. Conversations will open doors. Moments will lead to breakthroughs. And you may even pause and think, why is everything moving so fast now? It is because you are ready. You were not ready before, not fully. But now, you are. And because of that, your life begins to respond differently. Archangel Michael shows something powerful here. You are moving from survival into alignment, from just getting through each day to actually living with purpose, from hoping things will change to seeing them change, from waiting to receiving. This is not a small shift. This is a transformation, and it is happening now. There is also something else you need to understand. The things that used to drain you will no longer have access to your energy. People who hurt you in the past will not have the same influence. Situations that once confused you will no longer control your direction because you are clearing your path. You are removing what no longer belongs, and you are making space for what does. Archangel Michael says, you are being led toward peace. Not temporary peace, but real, lasting peace. The kind that settles your heart, the kind that calms your mind, the kind that makes you feel safe again. And part of this peace comes through connection. There is someone who is aligned with your journey, someone who understands your energy, someone who brings calm instead of chaos. And when this connection fully forms, you will feel it instantly. It will not feel confusing, it will not feel forced, it will feel right, like something your soul recognizes, like something you have been waiting for, even without knowing it. This is part of your destiny, and it is moving closer, faster than you think. So do not step back now. Do not doubt now. Do not lose focus now, because you are closer than you have ever been. Closer to clarity, closer to peace, closer to the life you have been hoping for, and everything is beginning to align.